I've said it before, and I'll say it some more. Writing a book is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Books are the most versatile way to build credibility, diversify your revenue streams, connect with your community in a tangible way, and even land that guest spot on your favorite podcast. Whatever your reasons are for not writing your book, now is the time to stop making excuses and start betting on yourself. And with the progression of print-on-demand technology and the growing number of e-commerce tools, it's never been a better time for creators to publish. Lulu has been empowering creators to publish and prosper for the last 20 years. With Lulu Direct, their latest suite of e-commerce plugins, they make it easy for you to publish your book and sell it directly to your fans while they handle all the printing and shipping on the back end. You keep all the control, all your customer data, and all your profits. Using Lulu Direct is free, and Lulu only charges for the printing and shipping of your books. Create a free account today at lulu.com to get started, or keep making excuses. Your move. Hi, I'm Joe Polizzi, and this is the Content Inc. podcast. 5 minutes every Monday for content creators who desire to be content entrepreneurs. If you are a regular listener of this Content Inc. podcast, you already know that the content mission statement is a living, breathing document. I would say that every month I take a good read through the mission of the Tilt to make sure we're staying on track. That mission is critical. Ann Ginn, our chief editor, uses that to guide our planning, and Laura Kozak, our operations manager and lead proofer/checker, uses it as an important set of second eyes. We're finalizing another mission statement update as I record this podcast, and I wanted to share it with you here to get some feedback. It goes, the Tilt is for serious content creators. We help content creators grow full-time, independent media businesses that don't rely on social media platforms. These content entrepreneurs develop, grow, and monetize audiences through content products such as newsletters, podcasts, courses, paid communities, and Web3/token projects. Now, to me, this feels good and really outlines the Tilt's tilt, if you will. Other very amazing newsletters and media companies like Publish Press and the event VidCon focuses most of their attention on creators and influencers that rely on social networks like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We at the Tilt are the opposite. We believe you should leverage this rented land, but not in any way put your content business in their hands. I'll be honest with you, it's been a struggle for me personally in getting this far to this level of content mission statement. I've always believed that we could cater to YouTubers and Insta stars to help them build a thriving content business. The problem is that kind of business is seductive, crowded, and let's face it, very different. It's more an influencer business where a creator has fewer revenue options and is more reliant on the platforms themselves, like YouTube advertising, to make a living. That's a scary proposition for me. When somebody like a YouTube can change their rules at any point, and in most cases, the content creator has no relationship with their paying customer. There are some people that like that model and believe it will work, and who am I to say that they're wrong? I just don't prefer it, and I can't recommend it to content creators. I want a content creator to have content distribution control like you have in a newsletter, and revenue control like you'd have with a paid community or courses or sponsorship programs, and yes, even Web3 token projects. Maybe I'm so passionate against the rented land model because of what happened to my parents' restaurant when I was around 5 years old. You see, Polizzi's restaurant was positioned on a route that went directly into Cedar Point, a large, popular amusement park in Sandusky, Ohio. Business was great. We got all the tourists for both breakfast and dinner. Cedar Point was responsible for our success in many ways. Then the city of Sandusky and Cedar Point decided to alter the main route into the park. When they made that decision, we lost all our tourist business. And a year later, Polizzi's restaurant was no more. So every time I see a 1 million follower TikTok account or an amazing Instagram account, I get nervous for them. And I plead inside for them to diversify into distribution channels they can ultimately control and revenue strategies where they have direct contact with paying customers. The problem? Going direct through newsletter or podcast or community takes longer and involves way more marketing. You have to go out and find the audience. But once you do it, you're pretty much set. If you find initial success on rented platforms, that's amazing, but then you need to alter that strategy so you ultimately have control over the content entrepreneur business. If you get a chance, I'd love to get your feedback on our renewed focus. Hit me up at contentinc.io. That's where you can find all the podcasts. And just click on that contact button and you can send me whatever email you want. That'd be great. Also note that we are still paying $20 in Tiltcoin for every podcast review of Content Inc. We've received some great ones, so thank you so much for that. And thank you for listening, and good luck.